2,880 nanites. That's how much we can sell it for. We can get over 2,000, plus this one's another 1,400. Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and this is our Fresh Start series. We're basically starting from the beginning, doing all the good storyline stuff, and just experiencing the game from the start. Now, in the last episode, we got our translator from Artemis. That way we can translate alien language. And my brain is broken here. That way we can get the map sorted out and we can go find Artemis. But now we need to calibrate it, so let's search for an alien outpost. Now, there you can talk to any alien, but they want you to go to a specific alien outpost to talk to an alien that knows how to read maps. So that's what we're going to do. We had Artemis draw us a map of his location. So now we are going to go check out this over here. And oh, wait a minute. There we go. The other thing we need to do is we need to make some money. We need to get some upgrades going on because we really haven't done any of that stuff. We've been following the storyline. So I think we might, once we calibrate stuff, we might start looking for, like, actually, you know what? We have 2 inhabited outpost charts. Let's fire those off. And oh, we have a crashed freighter out in space. So what did we mark? Let's see what we marked. Everything was going on at once. Minor settlement. Okay, we need a settlement. Let's see what else we can get out of here. A transmission tower. Again, those things aren't really going to help me. I was hoping for some other building or whatever. That's fine. We can actually get more maps at the cartographer. But let's calibrate our translator first. So we're going to be going to it's going to direct you towards a trading outpost. And then, of course, they're going to say, look, buddy, you can calibrate this stuff, but you need to figure out, how to be cool and make the race around you like them. So let's land over here. This is going to be where you have to go. It's not a trading outpost. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's not a trading outpost. They changed it to be a minor settlement. A settlement that maybe we can get a multi-tool from. Let's see. All right. Oh, it's a Gek, Toil Gek. I like it. Friend. And then we don't know any of the words because we haven't learned a lot of Gek words. Request dialect help. My brain feels refreshed. They must have appreciated my interest in their history as they hand me a chart with directions to an ancient relic. There you go. And while we're at a settlement, we can get a whole bunch of good stuff here. So let's check all this stuff. You can also check in at the market. There's going to be the usual suspects here. So let's get our ferrite dust, our cobalt. We use that to make batteries, of course. What else can we get here? Nothing really. I mean, launch fuel, but we have uranium, so we don't need that. Pyrite, we can use that for our pulse engine. But let's see. Oh, they have a new multi-tool here. So this is going to be better than the one I have now. Can I buy it? No, I need 3 million. You see, this is why we need to make money, you guys, because 3 million is super expensive. So, I mean, expensive compared to what I have. I only have 1 million. So, not going to work for me. Dang it. Let's see if I can get any upgrades. Again, we haven't done any farming yet. We need to do some farming. Let's purchase some components. So, this is all the upgrade pieces you can get. Oh, we can get some upgrade, some exosuit charts. It's going to cost us a lot of money, but I will buy that because this just marks the location of a drop pod for you. That way you can upgrade your exosuit, which is really important. Let's do blueprints. So, oh my god, I only have 50 nanites. I can't buy any upgrades because I don't have enough for any of them. Wow. Okay. That's okay. So, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to fire off these maps. We are going to find a whole bunch of drop pods. We're going to increase our inventory for our exosuit. And we are going to go get some money. I can show you some early ways to get a lot of money. And because we're on a paradise planet, it's going to be a little bit easier. I don't have to fight the weather. Because if you're like on a stormy planet, it's going to be rough. Because you got to fight the weather as well as finding all this stuff as well. All right, so there it is over there. 5 hours away. So what we're going to be looking for, if you want to get a whole bunch of nanites, especially early on, you want to look for an abandoned building. Because once you get to an abandoned building, you will find there's a whole bunch of eggs on the outside, and you can refine those eggs into nanites. But we don't have an abandoned building yet. So, oh man, we have a whole bunch of that. Let's make sure we are using our cobalt to make batteries. And look at that. We can stack up to 200 in here. So definitely make as much as you can. I'm just gonna keep tapping. Oh yeah, there you go. Boom. There we go. See, that's enough. That should be enough, right? I hope so. I hope so. So once you're close enough to the planet's surface, if you do a scan, it'll mark buildings that are nearby. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Yeah, it's just marking the drop pod that we already know is here. That's the only building close by anyway. So, yep, we'll just do a little bit of a scout. Yeah, there's nothing else I can see. That's fine. Let's get this drop pod going. And for a drop pod, remember, you're going to need a nanotube, and you're going to need 1 antimatter for each one. You're also going to need some sodium nitrate. You need some sodium nitrate for that, so keep that in mind. If you don't have a lot of sodium, you got to go around and pick it up. Thankfully, they mark the location whenever you get to a drop pod. Like if I go over here and I try to do it and I don't have enough, like if I say, oh yeah, I don't have enough materials. If I back out, it'll stay marked. You see how it has a marker for it? I love that. So freaking cool. So if I need, like with the sodium at this point, I can run around, get whatever materials I need and come back because it stays marked until you fix it, which is very, very cool. I love that. They added that. It helps out a ton. And I don't know about you, but I forget about a ton of stuff. Like if I like drop by a building or whatever, and then I go for, 100 feet away, I lose everything. I'm like, oh no, I forgot. Where's it at? So let's grab that sodium. We're gonna turn it into sodium nitrate. Oh, we have other stuff in here already. Boom. So we gotta refine our regular sodium into sodium nitrate. So I think we should have enough for this. So let's see. Antimatter housing, yes. Sodium nitrate, yes. And carbon nanotubes. There we go. And then you wait for a second, and then it unlocks it. And you can pick whichever one you want. You want your technology? Sure. You want your cargo? Like you want to select any kind of ones over here? Go ahead, go for it. Pick one don't pick one that's already unlocked. You can't do that. But any other one that you are waiting to unlock, you could do it. I like to keep mine in a square because I'm weird. I have to have it all lined up and everything. You can do whatever you want. So we have that. I'm also going to use this beacon because it gives you a navigational data. We're going to need that later on. So make sure to hit these awesome save beacons while you're doing that. And you can check out these red boxes and green boxes. They give you materials. So of course, do that as well. There we go. Very, very awesome. Now, again, and then all we're going to do is just keep popping these. Let's put this over here. We're going to keep popping these maps. And we're going to find all of our drop pods. So I will see you guys when we get that finished off. Well, looky here, you guys. We found a pillar. I was just flying around, and I found a Sentinel Pillar. So what we can do is we don't have a weapon yet, but we can add in a chromatic metal and nanotubes to make a bolt caster for our weapon, our multi-tool, but we need some more nanotubes. So let's do that real quick. I'm still in the middle of getting my drop pods, but guys, this is another great way to make a lot of money. So we're gonna need to make some room in our inventory. So I'm gonna move some stuff away into our ship. That way we can have a lot of room in here. All right. And as you can see, I've been picking up buried technology, the salvage data, while I'm running around as well. You figure you might as well get a whole bunch of stuff while you're doing it. But look at this freaking Sentinel Pillar. Let's do... did I make it? Yes, I did. Okay, perfect. So I need ammo, though. So not only do you need the weapon, you need the ammo as well. So let's do that. Boom, make enough ammo for us. And now, guys... this is the hard part, because if at any time you feel like you're about to die, instead of dying, come over to this computer right here, the Sentinel Pillar access node. If you come over here, you can turn off all the sentinels in the area. So you see how it says shut down sentinel forces? We can do that whenever we want to. Let's see what weapons technology they have. Let's see what multi-tool they have. It's not a good one. I have a better multi-tool than this, so we're not going to worry about that. So decline that. You do have to spend money on that, but it's not a good multi-tool, so I'm going to ignore it. But if I need to, I can shut down the sentinels from here if I get overwhelmed, like if they're just kicking my butt. But what we got to do is we have to attack and start getting some damage on these guys. That way we can make some money with all the upgrades they're going to give us. So this is the best way to get nanites. Oh god, not the healing guy. Come on, healing guy, where are you? It's the best way to get nanites because you can sell their upgrades, the sentinel upgrades, for nanites. Best way to do it because you can farm them. You can just sit here all day as long as you don't get murdered. Oh my god, like I'm getting right now. Oh god, that's not cool. I'm getting my butt murdered. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any upgrades. That's why you want to make sure you're upgraded when you do this. You can do it normally, but man, it's hard. So if you ever need to, grab these barrels because when you grab the barrels, it'll automatically recharge your shields. Take out the healers as well because they will just keep healing all the damage you're making or you're causing. So don't let them heal. We're good. See, look at it. We're doing decent. We only have bare bones bolt caster, but we're doing okay. But always remember, if you pick up these barrels, doesn't matter if it's green or blue or purple or whatever, it will recharge your shields. It'll give you a little bit of ammo back. It's gonna, at first, when you don't have any upgrades, it'll cost more ammo to take out the sentinels than they will give you back. But once you start upgrading your weapons, they will give you, more than enough ammo to recharge your weapons. But yeah, right now, because we're so very basic, it's okay. We're not gonna have that much. That's okay. Boom. And also, oh man, I gotta make a save point right here. I'm going through and collecting these because you get 10 nanites, but you also get a navigational data. I know I said that earlier, but I want to make sure you guys know why I'm doing that. I also get these control nodes as well. You'll get some pugnium and some salvage glass. That's what we're looking for right there. You see how we got some salvage glass out of there? That is what we're looking for. Now I'm going to leave that green barrel there because my shields are fully charged. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. And there's what you're looking for. A summoner. So those triangle, the pyramid looking sentinels, they will bring in more. They will create more drones. And drones are the easiest sentinels to take out other than the healers. So you want to get a lot of drones. That way you can get a whole bunch of those green barrels. I'm starting to get my butt kicked, so let's grab another green barrel. There we go. And your shield will stop recharging if you take a hit. So make sure you have some extra time before you grab those barrels. That way you don't get hit while your shield is recharging. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We got this, guys. We got this. Oh god. Gotta reload. Man, once we get some upgrades, it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna be doing this like crazy, making a ton of money doing this. But right now, we're gonna kind of be basic. Just it's gonna be slow and steady. Slow and steady. Okay, so I'm gonna call it there for killing sentinels. I don't want to spend all day doing this. I mean, I could just keep letting that summoner bring in more, but I'm just gonna shut them down. So all the sentinels in the area will shut down, and you see all those green barrels drop down? I love it. Very, very cool. So now look at all the barrels we got. So very, very cool. Collect those barrels because we need to get all of the salvage glass we can get. We can possibly handle. Here we go. We got a ton of sentinels. We did more than 5, I'll tell you that. All right, so now that we farmed out, we have, ooh, look at that. We have 18 salvage glass. This is what we were hunting for because when you analyze, you extract the components out of salvage glass, it will give you a random item, and it could possibly give you a sentinel upgrade. So let's check. Look at that. Right off the bat, it gave me a sentinel exosuit upgrade, and you can just keep doing it. That one gave me a quantum computer. Okay, let's see this one. That gave me some materials I already had, so it's stacked up. That gave me some Magno gold. Up, we have a Sentinel weapon upgrade. So this is only going to work on your bolt caster, but hey, I'll take it. We got another one of those. Another one of those. We have 3 Sentinel upgrades for our... Oh, my. 4. There we go. Look at that. Guys, we got a lot of upgrades going on here. Inventory is full, so let's get closer to our ship. That way I can put all my upgrades together in there. Oh, my God. Where's my ship at? Oh, it's up there. I forgot. You know what? We're going to call my ship in down here because I'm too lazy to fly up there. But look at this. Boom. We'll get another one. Boom. Boom. So those should go to my ship inventory. Yeah, there you go. So I have some stuff in here as well. Guys, we got some good stuff out of there. But let's go finish off. I'm going to get my other drop pod. And then we're going to go to the space station because we can sell these upgrades and make a ton of nanites. Like if you see that stack, 2,880 nanites. That's how much we can sell it for. We can get over 2,000 plus this one's another 1,400. We're getting like 4,000 nanites for doing all of that. Oh God, don't crash. All right, so let's finish off our drop pods and I'm going to head to the space station. I'll see you guys on the way to the space station. All right, so we've done our inventory hunting. We've got some more inventory room. We also still have all of our cool Sentinel stuff that we got. Our upgrades, again, look at that. We have 3 of the suit upgrades and 6 of the multi-tool upgrades. I love that. So what we're going to do now is let's check the nanite area and see if there's any good upgrades here. Because if not, I can use the Sentinel upgrades. But if we do have better upgrades like S-Class upgrades, then why not buy the S-Class upgrades instead? Sentinel upgrades are really good, but S-Class upgrades are better right now. So we have a bolt caster. See, we can get a weapon upgrade, so we can trade in our weapons and get that. A scanner module. Okay, so bolt caster upgrades, that is going to be worth it. So we're going to sell all of our Sentinel weapon upgrades, and we're going to buy the bolt caster upgrade. That way we can still have one upgrade in our thing here. So let's put that in there. So now, I mean, we can also put in our Sentinel as well as S-Class upgrades, but S-Class gives you more of a bump, and I don't have that much room yet. Once we get our multi-tool really maxed out, then we'll put our combination of Boltcaster and Sentinel upgrades as well. And then let's check our suit. Let's see what we get for here. Please give me a shield upgrade. That's all I really care about. Movement for our jetpack and shield upgrade module. Yes. Okay. So that means totally worth it. We can get shield upgrades here. So let's sell those. We need to buy a jetpack upgrade and a shield upgrade. I mean, we can get our radiation. We can get the different hazard protections if you want to. My big focus is movement and shield. So this is for our jetpack. So you want to make sure the jetpack is together. That way, they're giving each other a boost. You see how it has a yellow square around it? That means they're giving each other a little bit of a bump. And the more you have, the bigger the bonus is going to be. So you want to get all of the same upgrades together. We don't have any shields, so it really doesn't matter if you put all shields together. There we go. We got a hazard protection. We can get a hazard. You know what? We're here anyway. Let's get a hazard protection upgrade. So I would say the thermal is always useful because this is for sub-zero, so cold environments. The underwater, it's okay. And then the radiation, that one's useful as well. So underwater is definitely useful, but not a lot. So I would rather have the other ones first. And then we'll get the underwater ones later on. All right. So yeah, see how all the hazard protections are a white outline around them? That's how you know they're all together. They all mesh. They all give each other a bonus. All right. So now we also got some upgrades, some equipment, some materials from the Sentinels. So what we can do is we go to this kiosk. Now, we can sell some of this stuff. I would give you one hint I would say is if something like this is a combination of different materials, but it's worth 25,000. Let me show you what I mean. You can refine it and make more money. So mango gold, 25,000, right? But if I refine it, I will get 125 gold out of it, and that is worth 44,000. So just refining it gave us another 20,000 for that. Same thing for the lemium. You can do that as well. So that is another 25,000. It's going to give us another 44,000 for doing that. So definitely, we just made extra money by doing that. Now, if something is very high value, so something like the geodesite, we're getting 150,000 for each one. Do not refine it. You're not going to get that much money. It'll increase to like 50,000, but you don't want to basically trade off 150 down to 50. That's not worth it. Don't do that. So let's go to sell. We're going to sell the stuff we've gotten that we were picking up when we were down there, like the hard frame engine. We got that from one of the mechs we killed. We got that good. Quantum computer. We can always buy this or get it later on, so I'm not worried about it. We're selling it to get it out of our inventory. That way we don't have to worry about it later on. Geodesite. There you go. Another 300,000 for that. Viking effigy. Yes. Gold. We'll get rid of that. We already have some in our ship. And if you want to, you could switch between your regular suit inventory. And if you press X on Xbox or square on PlayStation, it'll switch over to your Starship inventory. So you could sell stuff out of your Starship if you want to. Like Mordite. We don't need Mordite. Let's sell that just to save up room in our inventory. We don't need a Gak Relic. Let's get rid of that. So all the stuff we don't need, we could just sell, make more space in our inventory. So we made a decent amount of money. The thing you'll notice is I didn't sell salvage data. Let me show you what you can get from salvage data. So if I put one salvage data in my refiner, I will get 15 nanites out of that. So you can get nanites from salvage data. I will say don't do it. It is not worth it, not at all. You do not want to sell it or you don't want to refine it because you get 15, not worth it. Do not do that. It's so much more valuable if you sell it for money rather than nanites. So sell that for money. Just sell it for money. You'll get 451,000 or you'll get like 100 nanites. Totally worth it to sell that. There you go. So the other thing we wanted to do while we were on the space station is I was picking up the navigational data. Remember we were going to the waypoints? We were doing the save beacons. You get one navigational data for every save point, save beacon you go to. Well, you can use that navigational data over here at the cartographer. He's basically the map person. If you exchange for specific charts, you can get any one you want, and they'll give you different costs. Like for normal maps, it's only going to cost 1 navigational data. And if you want a really specialized one, like the drop pod maps, it's going to cost 5 navigational data, which is really, really expensive. Or, excuse me, that's a settlement, not a drop pod. That's a settlement. If you want to get a drop pod, it's only 3. So the more rare maps are going to cost you more. We're going to look for we're going to look for a navigational data for a distress signal because we can find a crashed ship. You only want 5. Let's get 5 of these planetary charts. So those charts will mark the location of crashed ships. They will mark the locations of a crashed freighter and abandoned buildings. Anything that has a distress signal coming out of it. So we have an abandoned building. That's the first thing we marked, right? But also, if you use it again, it'll say, oh, sorry, it's trying to mark the same location, but keep tapping. Because now, it'll mark a freighter crash site. So it can mark up to 5 different things, 5 different locations. Observatory, distress signal, and it should give you 2 distress signals. Come on. Give me another one. There it goes. All right, so 1 distress signal will be a crashed pilot that needs help. So when you get close to their ship, there'll be an alien walking around saying, hey, I need help. My ship is broken. I hate those guys. But if the other one is going to be just a regular abandoned crashed ship, and that's what we're looking for. Because we can use that to scrap and get a ton of money. Or if it's a really cool ship, we could totally just use that one. But let's see. That's a crashed freighter right there. We're looking for the distress signal. There we go. Distress beacon right there. So we're coming up on this distress beacon. Now, hopefully, this is a crashed ship. Just a ship by itself, no pilot. But remember, we marked 2 locations. Therefore, we can go to the other one if we know this is a crashed pilot. So let's see. It's looking promising. I don't see anyone walking around, so that could be a good sign, right? Let's just land and see if there's anyone walking around. I'm not seeing anybody. It looks like it's gonna be ours. Yep, this is it. So if you can interact with the ship, that means it's yours and you can claim it. Compare it, and remember, it's absolutely free. As long as you have room, you can have up to 9 different ships. You can have 9 of them, so as long as you have room, you can get it for free. Let's claim it. And so now it is broken. We're gonna have to fix the launch thruster is fixed, but we need to fix the pulse engine. So we need metal plating and a hermetic seal. So we got a hermetic seal, metal plating, and so now it is gonna be fixed, totally fixed. Good to go on that. Now you don't need to fix anything else. You can, and I will tell you, if you have the ability to fix any cargo slots, the more cargo slots you fix, the more worth it this ship will be. So if I had any materials to fix any of this stuff, I would, because you're going to get more money. Because right now, this ship is worth 7 million, but it's broken, so it's not worth a full 7 million. They know your ship is broken, so they will not give you the full price for it. So let's head back to the space station. Where are you at, space station? Now this is the scary part, because you can get attacked by pirates. So I don't have a shield, I don't have any weapons, because everything is broken in my ship. So be fast, be careful. Let's get rid of that upgrade right there. Let's go to my exosuit. Yes. And I mean, you can break things if you want to. Like if it has any cool upgrades, you can totally break them and get all the materials out of that if you want to. And they don't have to be fixed. You see how that thing was broken and I still got materials from it? Very, very cool. So you can't break the base stuff. So like your shield, you can't break that. Hyperdrive, you cannot break that. So you can't do any of that stuff. But if it's a bonus, like an upgrade, you can totally... Oh my god, did I do that? Are you serious? It let me do that one. I like it. All right. I didn't think it was going to let me have that one. But hey, I'll do it. I'll take it. But I mean, you know, launch thruster, you can't break that. Because those are the pieces you need for the starship to even be, you know, flyable. So anything you need to fly the starship, you cannot break it. You can't get rid of it. All right, so let's get in here. We're going to scrap this ship. Do we have room? Oh, yeah, we do. We have enough room. Okay. The other thing is you want to make sure you have enough room in your inventory for all the scrap. So we're going to get a whole bunch of pieces from this ship, and we need to make sure we have enough room for it. Get in here. You can also trade it if you want to, but remember, this ship is worth 7.9 million, right? It's a B class worth 7.9 million, but it is broken, so you're not going to get the full price. Let's see what we get when we scrap it. 1.4 million. So, oh, that kind of hurts. That kind of hurts. But hey, you know what? It was free, so this is all profit. I didn't have to pay for it. I didn't trade anything for it, so this is 100% profit when I scrap this thing. So now I will get all the cool stuff. I got some upgrades as well, so I could use these on my ship if I want to, or I can just sell them, and I usually sell those upgrades. So if it's an S class, I'll keep it, but B class, I'll get my few little nanites for that. That's fine. So let's sell it. We're gonna get 149 for that, 141. That's okay. I will take that. I will take that. And now, because we have our regular, you know, our pillar is right here, it always goes back to your first ship. So whatever that one is, it's going to come back. And so now the other bonus is, you guys, we know that that distress beacon was a ship, right? So now if we buy more of these maps, it'll only mark the ship because that's the only one we had left. So let's exchange for maps again, and let's get our planetary distress beacons. We can get 2 more maps. So now we know if we fire it off again, it will give us only the location of a crashed ship. So now, beautiful. I love it. We have a crashed ship location. Look at that. Look at that explorer. Look at those fighters. Look at that baller hauler. That's okay. We're going to find a really good ship to scrap. Oh, don't go back in. Oh, no! I moved too quickly. I moved too quickly. Dang it. That's all right, though, guys. That's okay. So let's try that again. It doesn't happen very often, but yeah, if I get too crazy, I get sucked back into that tractor beam and they pull me into the space station. All right. So yeah, now we know that is a crash freighter. That's going to be our crash ship, but let's go to this one over here. I think this is the new one. And so we'll go to this one and see if we get another cool ship out of this. Oh, here's another one. Oh, this was an explorer. Okay. And again, I'm looking around and I don't see a pilot, so this is the right one. We came to the correct ship. And I forgot to do this on the last one. You can come over here and get some upgrades if you want to out of here. So again, don't forget to do this. I forgot to do mine on my last one. Dang it. We got some nanites out of there. This one will give you a technology upgrade or maybe some nanites. I clamber into the cargo ship and find its black box. As soon as I touch its holographic image of a panicked reptilian trader appears. Perhaps it's a message for their superior, perhaps a loved one. It's impossible to tell as the playback is hauntingly silent. In its final moments, the trader seems to point at some freshly installed ship tech before dropping to its knees in despair. Well, let's inspect the technology upgrade. Let's see what we got. It's a blueprint, and I can now construct for myself. So now I have a teleport receiver. Free upgrade. There you go. And we're about to get a free ship as well. So, and, you know, I mean, we can get the cool buried technology. We can sell this for money as well. See, we're just making money hand over fist. So let's see what we got on this one. This is a B class, another very good ship. And you can see from the cost right here, it is 6.4 million for this ship. Again, it's broken, so you're not going to get that full price. But we're going to get somewhere close. You know, it's going to be less than the one we got before. But it's okay. But this one's more broken. Ooh, it has an S-Class upgrade. S-Class shield upgrade. I wonder, can I take this out? I can't. No. Okay, that's okay. So what we need to do is we need to fix all of this stuff. We need to get some dihydrogen. Oh, God, dihydrogen jelly. I don't have any of that. That's fine. We can get some, though. There's some right over here. So you need some basic stuff. Just like when we first started the game, you need to get all the basic materials to fix it to get off the ship. You only need to fix the launch thrusters and the pulse drive in order to make it usable and good to go. So let's see. Can I make a jelly? I can. Perfect. So we have a jelly. What else are we going to need? Of course, to make our hermetic seal. Metal plating. And I think that's it. That's everything we need, right? Let's see. Yep, pure ferrite, dihydrogen jelly. We got those. And then we have to get our hermetic seal metal plating done and done. So now we can take off. Let's go. And again, going to go right back to the space station. I don't want to dilly-dally. I don't want to waste any time because I'm going to get my butt kicked if I do. And I can't fix this. Yeah, I can't. I was hoping maybe I could pick it up and put it in my my pillar, but no, you can't move it if it's broken. You have to. The only thing you could do is fix it or destroy it. So we're gonna destroy it. Get our good stuff out of there. There we go. And then we're gonna break this. Yes, beautiful. Very, very cool. Oh, dude, yeah, I don't have any shields. Don't run into asteroids when you don't have any shields, you guys. Move all this stuff over. There we go, there we go. Yep, I think that's it. All right, so oof, we are getting low on space, you guys. So again, you need to make sure you have room. I'll get rid of this dihydrogen. We don't need that. Everything else is valuable, so we'll keep it. And let's destroy it. Now it's worth 6.4, so I'm gonna guess we're gonna get less than $1 million for this because it's broken and because I haven't fixed anything on it. Less than $1 million. Let's see. No, 1.3. I'll take that. 1.3 million. I'll take that. That's good. And it's gonna give us B class upgrades, of course. Oh, we got a storage augmentation. This is a free storage upgrade for your ships if you want. I love that. That'll help us out a lot. So let's go to purchase. We're going to sell pulse engine, hyperdrive. We don't need any of that. Let's get rid of those. Get that extra money. Now, if we wanted to, because we had a storage augmentation, we can upgrade our pillar. So let's go to upgrade. And then we can apply an augmentation, or if we wanted to, we can buy an upgrade slot, but it would be $10 million. That's crazy. So technically, this the storage augmentation is worth $10 million at the minimum. So let's put it right there. Boom. Let's just upgrade that baby right there. Done. So yeah, and you can totally keep doing that over and over. I have another map, so I can fire that off, and I can totally make a ton more money just by scrapping chips that way. Easy to do, you guys. Freaking amazing way to make money. But the best way to make nanites is hunting down sentinels. Make sure to hunt down those sentinels, because you'll make a ton of money, or a ton of nanites, from all the cool upgrades you get from them. Let's sell all that. Let's sell our salvage data. We're going to sell some of the stuff in our starship as well. Yep. That and that. So yeah, look, we're up to 4.8 million. There you go. See, we're making steady. We're making some money here. So we're good to go. Yeah, see, look at all this stuff. We're good. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully I will have a ton of money by the time I see you guys next time.